Okay, so before we get to the actual video, little disclaimer, I recorded and edited like 85% of this video before the Magic game, and then before I could export it and upload it, I was like, you know what, let me watch this Magic game, and then I'll finish this video and upload it. So I did not know that Kel'el was starting, I did not know that Tyler was hurt, I did not know that we were going to lose to the Magic by 1. If we hit our free throws, maybe we would have won that game. 67% from the free throw line. Ugh. And in the video, I'm over here hyping up Kel'el, saying he should get more minutes, and then Kel'el starts, and Kel'el has a bad game. And look, when it comes to Kel'el, he's 21, it's his second year, he's going to have his good nights, he's going to have his bad nights. But if he should start, not start, that's a whole other debate, but I still believe that he should be getting 25, 30 minutes a night. I think he should be getting out there and playing. And this Magic team, man, give him credit. That is a tough, good physical team when they are healthy. And despite the Heat not playing that great of a game, they just have a lot of guts and they just do not give up. And I'm very proud of this team, even though we lost. Shout out to Norm. Shout out to Bam. Awesome game from the two of them. Also, if you haven't seen it, check out their appearance on the Old Man and the Three podcast. I'll link it below. They're both really great together. Really good podcast. And here's the video. Enjoy it. The many mysteries of the world. Atlantis, the Bermuda Triangle, Stonehenge, D.B. Cooper. But the biggest mystery of all, one that has plagued Miami Heat fans for most of this season. Why doesn't Kel'el Ware play more minutes? It is a mystery that has mystified us all. And that's about it, everybody. That's the video. That's it. Have a nice day. I don't have an answer. I honestly don't. I don't understand why our boy Kel'el isn't playing like 30 minutes a game. This seems to be a big mystery. I thought he was going to be starting. I mean, that's how crazy I am. I thought the starting lineup was going to be something like Norm, Tyler, Davion, Bam, and Kel'el. And I was wrong. I'm not that hell-bent on who starts, because sometimes with the starting lineup you see substitutions like 4 minutes into the game. I'm more concerned with the minutes distribution, rotations, and who closes a game. Who's playing in the last 5 minutes, who's playing in the last 2 minutes, who's playing in clutch games, who's playing if we're down 3 with 3 minutes left, that kind of stuff. But back to Kel'el, I did some in-depth analysis and in-depth research here. And I went back and analyzed the last 5 games. The minutes he's playing, there's just no logic to it. And not the Mavs game last night, but the one last week. He played 34 minutes, 20 points, 18 rebounds. And we all probably said, wow, Kel'el Ware's awesome. He's going to start playing a lot more minutes now, right? Nope. Bucks game, only 26 minutes. Went from 34 to 26. He had 11 points, 9 rebounds. Next game, Pistons, where we really could have used some size. Nope. 22 minutes. 12 less minutes than the Mavs game. He had 12 and 7. Clippers. Now I know that was kind of a weird game. It was a blowout. Only 16 minutes. And he only had 9 rebounds. Didn't even score, no assist, never got into a rhythm. And then we played the Mavs again, and at least he got some more minutes. 25 minutes. Okay. And what happens? 22 points, 10 rebounds, 4 of them are offensive rebounds, a steal, a block, 8 for 11 from the field, 4 for 5 from 3. Why isn't this kid playing more minutes? Look, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I know the solutions or know the answers or I know what's going on. There's a lot I don't understand right now. I'm a bit confused. Tyler Hero comes back and things are kind of weird. And I don't know if he's entirely to blame, but the Miami Heat fan base doesn't seem to be very happy with him. You know, when it comes to Tyler, man, God, the whole Tyler thing just makes my head spin. It's very confusing. He's a very polarizing player. I'm not in either camp as far as like I'm blindly pro Tyler. I'm not blindly anti Tyler, but I do have this sort of angel devil on my shoulder kind of scenario when it comes to Tyler. And it reminds me of that movie, The Witch. You guys ever seen this movie? I highly, highly recommend it. Really good movie. And there's this scene, I'll try to find it and throw it in here for you guys so you understand what I'm talking about, but there's this scene where the devil comes and puts his hand on this girl's shoulder and he whispers in her ear,
"Wouldst thou like the taste of butter? Wouldst thou like to live deliciously?" "I will guide thy hand."
And it's kind of like what the devil does to me when it comes to Tyler, and he goes,
"Tyler is nothing but a sixth man, a glorified Jordan Clarkson with empty stats, defensive liability. He gets injured too much."
and this is what goes through my head. It's not good. But then there's the angel on my shoulder saying, well, every game he's been back, he scored 20 or more points. He's an all-star. We need scoring. God forbid something happens to Norm. You need somebody in there scoring. And he's gotten better every year. He's become a what do you call it, a 3-level scorer. He can do a mid-range. He can score at the rim. He's better at drawing contact. He can hit threes. He's obviously a pretty damn good basketball player. You know, he made the All-Star team last year. He's doing something right. It's confusing. I'm very confused. This is going to be one of these weird kind of, rambling kind of stream of conscious kind of videos, but I'm confused about a lot of things. What happened to Jovic? I'm confused about Jovic. I'm confused about Tyler. I'm confused about Kel'el Ware. And what happened to Keshad Johnson? He had a couple nice games and then poof, gone, disappeared. Is he hurt? Is he getting DNPs? I think I saw he was sick. What's going on with that? But one thing I'm not confused about, and this is a sentiment I've held about this team since the 22-23 season, we need more size. I think we can all agree on that. Especially when you're going up against these bigger, stronger, physical type of teams like the Pistons, the Rockets, the Nuggets, the Thunder. They're big, physical teams. Maybe I just have PTSD from the 2023 finals, and I can still see it. Maybe I'll find a picture, but I can still see it in my head. Aaron Gordon posting up Gabe Vincent. And I said, well, surely the Miami Heat will get some kind of tough, bruiser type of mean, scary, physical, power forward kind of guy. No. We got Cody Zeller, and I love Cody Zeller. Wasn't the guy. We got Thomas Bryant. No, wasn't the right guy. We had Omer Yurtsevin. That didn't work out. I guess the closest thing would be like Keshad, but Keshad, what is he, 6'6", 225? I want Keshad to be like this Dennis Rodman kind of player. I wish we could find some kind of backup big, kind of like how the Spurs got Luke Cornett. Or there's a bunch of guys like on the Pistons that are kind of like what I'm talking about. Obviously, an Asar Thompson, one of the Thompson brothers, like that kind of guy. Or even like how Paul Reed played against us. Like Paul Reed played very well against us. A guy like that. Even a guy like Isaiah Stewart. Tough. I want a tough, mean bruiser to be able to complement Bam and Ware in the paint. And the Miami Heat used to have that with, like a Jay Crowder, a PJ Tucker. Someone in that wheelhouse. I think that would really, really benefit this team. Well, let me know who you think. Let me know in the comments. I'm actually going to read the comments and respond to the comments of this video. I will, I promise. Who is a guy of this archetype that the Heat should go after? Do you think that we need this kind of player? Or are you with Spo? Do you prefer doing more of the small ball thing? Now look, some of us have our kinks and our fetishes and all that kind of stuff. That's fine. It's a free country. And it seems like a lot of Miami Heat fans say that Spo has a kink or a fetish for small ball. That's his thing, small ball. Unfortunately, all of the really good teams are very big. They're very strong. You look at these Rockets. Şengün, big strong guy. Amen Thompson, big strong guy. Steven Adams, big strong guy. Pistons, you got Duran, colossal. Stewart, crazy, scary. Asar Thompson, Paul Reed. Nuggets, you got Jokic, Aaron Gordon, Valanciunas, Christian Braun is a big, super athletic guy. You get what I'm talking about, right? They need some girth, size, bulk, weight, density. Because the Heat, it's just Bam. Bam is like the only big, tough bruiser kind of guy. Keshad isn't really playing yet. I don't know if he'll be there. Pella, someone yelled at me for mispronouncing Pella's name. Look, I'm not Swedish. Pella, Larson, Harrow, I don't know how to pronounce that. Christian Brown, Franz Wagner. I say Wagner. I'm not German. I'm American. It's Wagner. I'm not going to say Wagner. We beat the Germans in World War II. I'm saying Wagner. Get out of here. But you get what I'm saying. But let me know in the comments. Who do you think we need? Because this team's good. They're good. Are we great? No, but we're pretty damn good. And what I love about this team is they have guts. But what does this team need to do to go from being pretty good to great? What's the key ingredient that they're missing? I'm not really sure. There's a lot I'm confused about. I'm confused with the starting lineup. I'm confused with the rotations. I'm confused on how to utilize Tyler. Is this all Tyler's fault? Tyler came back, and a lot of people were saying, well, we're not scoring as many points. The offense doesn't look the same. What's up with Jovic? Everybody was all hyped on him. When it comes to Jovic, I blame the mullet. I told you this before. Not a fan of the mullet. I blame the mullet. I think that ruined his aura, and he seems to have, what do they call it in baseball and golf? The yips? I think it's called the yips. That kid seems to be so in his head. He should go down to South America and do some ayahuasca or something. What else am I confused about? I'm confused as to why Kel'el Ware doesn't play more. I'm confused as to why we don't get some more size on this team. I'm not in any way down on this team at all. I love this team. This season has been really fun so far. We're basically tied for third place. Norm has been absolutely awesome. There's been way more positive things that have happened this season so far than the negative things. But right now, it's just a little bit of a confusing patch. That's all. That's all I'm saying. So that's it. We have the Magic up next. Another big team with a lot of size, where I hope we see some Ware and Bam minutes. They got some big guys. Wendell Carter, big. Paolo, big. The two German guys, big. The other, what's the Turkish guy? Gogo Bazaza, whatever his name is. Big guy. Jonathan Isaac is really tall. We need a tough dude on this team. I'm not saying that we're not tough. There's a lot of tough guys on the team. I'm just talking like we need some bulk. What's Dwayne Dedman up to? Can we bring back Dwayne Dedman? Get him on a vet minimum. Get Cody Zeller on a vet minimum. How about UD? Bring back UD. PJ Tucker, what's he doing? Collecting sneakers? Come on, that's 4 guys we could easily get on a vet minimum.